it's the entire cast of Senran Kagura versus Fubuki and that Youma next episode. And all hell breaks loose. Sorry, all hell breaks loose.
Hell breaks loose.
Or maybe not. Okay, so this was something of a breather episode, in a ways. So Fubuki lays the land that she will declare war on all shinobis, but nearly coerces Miyabi to think differently about the Youma. Mainly about Fubuki having proof that the shinobis are the ones that attacked the Youma first, not the other way around. And with Miyabi's defense saying that the Youma killed her mother, and that's more than enough proof that they're a threat to everyone. Fubuki leaves with the Youma, but abandons Gekko and Senko. And a little detail that I missed was that, yeah, I thought that because they lost their battle with Yumi and Asuka, that they immediately switched sides, but they were still loyal to Fubuki until she abandoned them. With Fubuki and the Youma disappearing, Asuka frees the Hanzo girls, and Katsuragi grouping proceeds. Same old Katsuragi, really. With that, Suzune meets up with the leaders and talks about the Kikui Dome, and that a door for the Youma has opened and Hanzo, Daidoji, and Kiriya Sensei are all there handling the threat. Gekko and Senko are still rocked by Fubuki's abandonment and doesn't take it too well. Well, considering that both Fubuki's abandonment and Kurakage's beliefs doesn't help matters. They nearly commit suicide, if that's what the scene was implying. Thankfully, Yumi stops them and tells them that there's much more than Fubuki or Kurakage's beliefs. With that, we get some Hanzo girl screen time, mainly Katsuragi grouping, but it's both in her nature, but also to cope and calm most of the members down for what's going to happen later. Asuka meets up with Kagura as she's been away, and well, she meets up with her and tells her that she's going to be in charge of sealing the Youma, not killing them, which is Kagura's intention. And Kagura even tests Asuka on her sealing powers. Oh, and her sealing powers comes with a price. Yup. Her life. What else? Only after all this, Fubuki now acts, and now all hell breaks loose. And, well, she lets the Youma into Japan, and the episode ends there. So, as I said, this was a breather episode, but a breather episode that we needed. What with all the plot lines converging to Fubuki and the Youma, her declaration, and the Shinobi Masters as a whole finishing, we kind of needed this break. And what better to calm our nerves than with Katsuragi groping? It makes sense. I'm being serious. But nonetheless, we once again, we once and for all get a solid revelation that Gekko and Senko this episode have effectively switched sides. Asuka gets more development, but more in lines of what she's planning with her new sealing powers, and Fubuki acts by the end of the episode, unleashing the Youma into Japan. So, next episode is really, hopefully, when all hell breaks loose. Don't quote me on that, as my prediction was wrong last week. But, until next week, LA out.